Hello there, and welcome back to Gundam Breaker 4. I mean, it really hasn't been that long since the last time I uploaded. Like, wasn't even a month ago. But, you know, now the Protagonist Sit style video, event, my video went up, and the event is over. As you can see, I've gotten my rewards. I actually ranked, did it tell me? No, but I got 7 whole votes, so, you know, I was like 600th place or something? 800th, close enough. So, I got rewards for those. Not too bad. New quest starts up. Stop blinking, you're spoiling what I'm hiding. Yeah. New events up. But more importantly, whole bunch of updates, and the DLC is out now. And with that DLC, the Schwarzette is not in the game. So I made it myself. This is the High Schwarz, because I used the high new parts. And to give it its big heels, I used the Barbados Lupus Rex. I think I got it pretty close. It looks pretty good. I'm basically mimicking the sort of bit wing that it can have going on, instead of having it all stuck together as the sort of sheath Gatling mode. I like how it turned out. So yeah, I've built the Schwarzette, and I mean the lobby hasn't changed too much. Does anyone have anything new to say now that the DLC's out, or is that, do I have to start it first? I think those are the same, because the new version has released, we have DLC. So yeah. There is... because I'm offline, it doesn't show the event mission, because that has to be online. Again, I record offline just to not have people randomly wandering my lobby here. So, you know, keep things neat and clean. So I can't see the event while I'm recording this right now, but it is there. I'll probably tackle it later. Apparently it's a survival style sort of thing. So just keep fighting and rack up points. The top 2 places already have like 2 trillion points, and the 3rd place one is like at 1 million, so I have like no idea how anyone else is supposed to rank highly. I'll run it a couple times just so I can get on the board, but chances are, plus with my lifestyle, I'm not gonna be able to seriously try and rank anywhere on that. But several important bits. First off, I mean, I can look at the options, because it's cool stuff. Look. Hey, when you put on builder's parts and you can use them as weapons, you can say, no, don't move them. Let them fire from where they are. Which is fantastic, because, you know, if I have something on my shoulder, I don't want it to snap to the middle of my face, because that's where it normally would be. So that's great. And also, look, just quality of life to make sure stuff doesn't go nuts when I'm trying to upgrade stuff. And even more cool, like, it's so much easier now to just upgrade things, because I don't have to keep clicking through boxes saying, hey, do you want to use this one? I can just do that. But even better, you can look up individual abilities and just sort by those. That's exactly what I wanted. It's so much easier to upgrade parts now. It's fantastic. So yeah, there's that. Can run into test mode here. I did give my High Schwarz here a gun that it normally wouldn't have, because again, I can't reconstruct the why are the wings broken? They're not supposed to look like that. They looked fine in the lobby, and in the one side looks fine and the other side does not. I don't understand. That's bothersome. I'll address that later. Anyway, yeah, so I have the gun because I can't make the sheath Gatling form. And besides that, when I use my funnels, they were doing like 30 damage. See, now they're doing almost 3,000. They were doing 30 when I had no gun equipped, so I had to make sure to have something on there. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of parts. I do have armed grenade launchers, because it is supposed to have like explosive launchers on the wrists. So Turns out those can fire twice. I had no idea. You just have to double tap it twice before that stops being active. I did give it beam Gatling on the chest to pretend I have the Gatling gun. And then I just have funnels and bits because why not? I mean, I'm supposed to have them. It's the sword set. But I have both sets because look how nice that is. Why would I not? I also gave it beams for no real reason. I just wanted to fill up the last slot, and I don't know, that felt fine. Short set doesn't really have a lot of equipment, nor does it have a lot of screen time. It's got like 5 whole episodes. If only we could have gotten more. But anyway. Yeah. It's cool that builder's parts will no longer shuffle around like crazy. Yeah, look, my wings are fine here. Why are they broken when I get into battle? Looking at it later. I did make a couple new builds, just in general, not too many, but at least this one is using the new Calibarn parts, because that's close enough to Schwarzette here on the arms. I am happy with how that turned out. And yeah, I suppose, depending on how the quests go, I will shuffle through some of the builds that I have made, because some of them are fun and neat. And, well, we'll see if they're relevant or not. But for now, they did add new quest missions as well. This one drops Crossbone X1 full cloth parts, whole bunch of emblems, no builder's parts, which makes me a little sad. I'd like to get new builder's parts as well. But we have more quests, which is good for grinding. And the important bit, the story. Still no builder's parts here either, but version up. I revisit the updated world of GB4 and reunite with its other saviors. Let's go see our friends while I have my new unit. I mean, they're already all here, so I don't know, but yeah. Also, as you can see, I used the Super Fumina made headband brim to complete the circle. I almost used the Darobalda head, but Schwarzette actually has more of a Gundam head than the Darobalda, so using the Calibarn head with the Stag Beetle sort of V-fin, and then completing the circle with the brim. I think it came out really well. I like the way this whole thing ends up looking. It's like identifiably the Schwarzette, but also it's like different enough because I don't have Schwarzette parts. Anyway, here we go. We'll see it in action. I don't have to keep just ogling it in the lobby. Unless the wings textures break again. Oh look, it's all the... That is just a regular G-Self in the corner there. But otherwise it's all the NPCs. Yeah, that's a new NPC up there, that G-Self. Because that's basically a straight build. Although it looks like it has something on its head. We'll see when we get closer. Hey, since I was in the open beta and then I helped save the game, does that make me a beater? Or can we not use that term here? Please. Oh man, that texture pop-in was not fantastic. I'm surprised it took that long. I mean, considering that they are slowly making great improvements, it's looking good. Let's hope that we're not in just kill boxes anymore and we can actually run missions. New mission types would be nice. It seems no one has further upgraded for the DLC like they did in GB3. No one is using builder's parts, so we still haven't remedied that, huh? Guys, I changed for the DLC, why couldn't you? I mean, not really?
俺はログインして真っ先にお嬢のところに駆けつけたぜ。
I feel like that's just a you thing though.
ハイパージャマーかミラージュコロイドあたりを装備したくなりますね。
They missed half that line. She mentioned Hyperjammer or Mirage Colloid, because those are both the stealth systems available in game. I'm glad Sheena is still out here making random references. That makes me very happy. Thank you, Sheena, for being you. I mean, my last unit used Hyperjammer, so, you know, I could lend you one if you need it.
二人のやりとりも相変わらずやね。
I mean, that's sort of just how their dynamic is. Best to leave it be, yeah?
でも活気が戻ってよかったよ。一時はどうなるかと思ったもん。無事に正式版がスタートしたのもあの時の頑張りがあったからこそだよ。
Seriously.
本当によかった。うん。ねえ、早速ミッション行こうよ。いろいろ新しくなってるみたいだし、私早くバトルしたい。
Me too.
そうやね。ほな、僕とリンと君の3人で。だって勝手に決めてしもだけど、ええかな。
You technically still are the head of the clan, aren't you? And I'm like vice leader? That is how we set it up?
構いませんよ。正式サービスでの初戦にはやはりあなた方3人がふさわしいと思います。
I agree. Plus, it'll be us three in the quests until I unlock the ability to swap people around anyway. Also, Reading gets to show up again soon, yeah? Right? Soon?
そうだな。このクランもお前ら3人から始まったんだし。
頑張ってきなよ、みんな。よーし、それじゃあ決まりだね。
うん、ミッション開始や。
Look at me, arms crossed, all cool like. We get to see the launch sequence, and look, the wings look fine. We'll see if that changes, but they look fine. Hi, Schwartz. Launching. The problem with having the rifle equipped is you can't see me launch with the sword. If you don't have a gun equipped, you will launch with your melee weapon. But it defaults to the gun every time. The wings are broken again. Is Gundam. I got knocked over immediately, wow. Gatling. Not enough for both sets of funnels. I wanted to play both at the same time. The other thing is, again, since this is a katana type, I'm not allowed to ground break for some reason. So while I have the grenade launchers for excellent break potential, there's just no ground breaking to be done. Also, this is the same map. We haven't gotten anything new yet. Granted, same map, old enemies. Should change soon enough, yeah? Guntech, I out-cannon you. Yeah, that damage still isn't amazing, but it was better than the literal, like, 20s I was dealing out when I didn't have a gun equipped. Besides, the grenade launcher has break potential. Alright. Next round. Funnels everywhere. Look at how fast they fire now. It's wonderful. I guess I didn't show those off yet. But yes, they function now, and it is a wondrous sight. My Superior Somnium is still not better than the original, despite me naming it Superior. Because, you know, I can't have quite as many funnels. But it does things now, and that's fine with me. 300. So much better than the ones I was dealing with those Gatlings. Alright. Funnels out. Who's left? Bring it. I still got a combo going. Ground type. Actually, easy 8. What am I talking about?
気ぃつけてや
Oh, we mixed in Ifrits. Weird. So I haven't watched, what is it? Requiem for Vengeance yet. But when are they going to add the Gundam EX? Even though it's pretty much just an easy 8 head and, like, miscellaneous parts from the regular Gundam. Where are you? Oh, you have the parachute. I've never seen anyone use that. That's actually amazing. Did they fix the AI to actually make use of that? Because I've never seen the Easy 8 use that. Wow. 8 through half my shield. I don't even have a shield. Probably why I 8 through it. Block that with my arm. Yeah, no ground break despite being sliced in half. I think Katana may have better break potential as well compared to regular sabers. Which is why they're not allowed to ground break, I guess? I don't know, it's weird. But axes get really strong damage and good break potential and ground break. They're just slightly slower. I feel like it's not really a decent trade-off. Is this part going to be new? Or is it just going to be the last round that's new? Give new. Is it still old? We're just in Seed World again. Okay, just, could you hit him? Thanks. Go, my funnel bits. I never even use the beams because I just keep throwing out funnels. I don't know why I bothered to fill that slot. That blitz seems a little small. Are blitz guns just normally small? Like, is that just how it is in Cosmic Era? Because I'm not using any MG parts. I haven't collected a full set of MGs, so I'm just sticking to the HGs anyway. Plus, scale-wise, considering every enemy is basically HG, it feels a little weird to just be towering over everybody. Just say hello. Man, between this and SD Gundam Battle Alliance, I'm like doubling up on Gundams. Which is fine. I am absolutely like on a Gundam kick right now. It's just really funny. I didn't expect to be back at it so soon, which is why I started up, you know, a different Gundam game. And then they're like, no, we're dropping the DLC this month and, like, for the next few weeks. It's a really fast release schedule, which is kind of questionable. It actually makes me hope that they do a Season 2 of DLC, because with the improvements they're making, this can go well, this can go far. And so, like, I want more suits. And if you're gonna tell me, yeah, we'll make Season 2 and make more suits, then by all means, give me. Taken out by the funnels and Vulcans. Oh, it took so long to reach him that I lost my, level 9 Goku Astray! That's one of the ones on my wish list. That's one of the ones on my wish list. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. And then regular Astrays. Get out of here. No one asked for you. I mean, someone probably asked for you, but I didn't. Get out of here. I want to show down with my boy. There we go. You're the one. Finally. You are so overloaded with all your weapons. You have both your swords that are also on your shoulder. You have your shield, which is also your backpack. Just, they threw everything on you. And that's fine. So, I think I may have mentioned it, but back when I started up GBM, and one of the first ones released was this guy, Sengoku Astray. And I only got the shield. And I was really unhappy, and I'm like, you know what? I couldn't even get this one, let alone future, like, future units. So I'm just not gonna keep playing. I don't have the heart to keep doing this. This gacha is unforgiving and terrible. So, Sengoku Astray is the one that broke the back. Still no new maps. But hey, it's back. It's, they brought the PG Strike Freedom that wasn't in the base game. That's cool. Yeah, so I was looking at the, like, I keep track of what bosses and stuff also show up in the game. And, like, PG Strike Freedom was not in. He's got the Lacerta. But they did bring him back. Because there are a couple that are missing. Strike itself is also missing. Like, if you look at, the Kamase Custom back in GB3, it used a variety of PG kits, like real-life PG kits. And I believe one of the parts was the Strike Freedom. Actually, was it? It may have used... No, it used Gundam Mark II arms, Strike legs, Strike rifle... Either way, Strike Freedom showed up in previous games as a PG boss, and it wasn't in the base game. But it's back now, and that actually makes me really happy. On a different note, in GB3, there is a PG Master Gundam, which doesn't actually exist, but it shows up as a boss. I will say the disappointing thing is he 100% has the same moveset. Granted, we haven't gotten him quite to half yet. Like, once we break the barrier, he'll probably start deploying Dragoons and using his railguns. Because he has not yet. There we go. Get up and start deploying stuff. Because you need to change your moveset now. Like, God Gundam has a different moveset. Because he doesn't have guns. Dual rifles! Oh, that is a weird green. You gonna combine those? He didn't combine them. In fact, he just put them away. Oh! Full burst! As soon as I saw him jump up, I thought it was full burst, and there it was. Alright, there we go, you did something. I'm satisfied. I kind of wish you'd twirl the beam saber there, because, like, you put it in ambidextrous halberd mode. Which, by the way, if I recall, Kira prefers to use it dual-wielded and not in ambidextrous halberd mode? Like, yeah, it's possible, but Othrin's the one who likes to use it as a twin blade. Also, you're almost dead. Oh, well, you're dead. You did a single full burst. Alright, Sengoku Astray and PG Strike Freedom. That's pretty cool for the first mission. I will absolutely take it. No new maps, though. Though, when did we get new maps in GB3? Was that DLC 3? And most of those were throwback maps. So, who knows what we'll see here. Kotetsu. And is the other one... Is it just Kotetsu? Is Kotetsu for both? I don't even know. Not basic guns, but guns. Sengoku Astray doesn't have guns. I didn't get the Sengoku Astray head. Or body. I did get an arm, though. Oh, and it has Ryushi Hakke, Particle Fajin, as its skill. Good. And the Sengoku armor. Oh, that's... I know what that's going to be. That's going to be drawing the sword with the big, arm fist. Which is a really cool design. Good job with that, Niels. Yeah, he's basically just got giant gauntlets on his shoulders, along with the shoulder-mounted swords. And I'm assuming the OP skill is just going to be drawing those with the big fists and swinging them around. While Particle Fajin is probably just going to be a big punch with the arm. That's fine, I will take it. That's super cool. I didn't get the other arm. But yeah, like, one of the big things is I want to know the skills. I got a bonus backpack. Demon shield. Oh yeah, it's the backpack, not even the shield. What kind of skill is that? It's a martial arts sort of skill. And then I got the demon shield itself as a shield. Which, I don't think Neil's ever used it as a shield, because it also has the thrusters on it. Like the eyes. So I don't know. But I guess it functions as a shield. I've just never seen it used as a shield. Except for the one time I got it. Yeah, and you know what? I straight up just don't like this part. This one makes me mad. Just due to past experiences. And parts of all, those are all super obsolete. I can't do anything with those. If it has negatives or a single one, I don't need it. Alright guys, what do we think? I don't know how you have flesh sound for clapping. You don't have flesh hands to clap with. Why does it sound like that?
このくらい朝飯前や。僕らいろんな山を乗り越えてきたもんな。
I mean, yeah.
ほんま、ベータ版の最初のミッションでドタバタしてたのが嘘みたいや。
Speak for yourself. I had zero issues with that first mission.
ああ、タオってばボス戦でパニックってたもんね。
Dean, do we have to bring up how you were getting absolutely ganked by regular mobs?
いや、リンカで最初そうやったやん。それを僕らが助けに行って。
Meanwhile, I was a pro through and through.
まあでもほんまにあの偶然の出会いがきっかけでここまでのクランになれるんやからわからんもんやな。
偶然っていうよりは宿命の出会いってやつだと思うぜ。
I can accept that.
俺はお嬢と出会うためにビルダーになったのかもしれない。
You're still doing this, huh?
真島さんはともかく皆さんとお会いできたのは本当に良かったです。
That said, I'm quite a fan of this dynamic. Just Sheena taking every moment to just take a side swipe whenever he talks.
相変わらずのスルーだな。
The thing is, he enjoys it, so I don't know if it's great or not.
だがそれも今じゃ快感になってきたぜ。俺だって成長してるってわけだ。
I feel like you're maturing backwards.
まったくそれでは成長ではなくて悪化ですよ。それはそうと私も随分と成長させていただきました。
Oh yeah, your off-screen family troubles got resolved, huh?
こちらでの経験が実生活での励みにもなっていますし。
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
そうだね。偶然出会ってみんなそれぞれ成長して、その結果すごいチームになっていく。
Speaking of teams in real life, Misa, how was your old team? You want to elaborate on that, please? Please?
私が前にいたところもそんな雰囲気だったよ。
I need it.
あ、そうだった。お姉ちゃんだってこっちで出会って。というか最初はミスターだったもんね。まさかあんなのがお姉ちゃんだったなんて。
What do you mean you were such a weirdo? That's how he is. That's accurate.
あんなのそれ私だけじゃなくて本物のミスターガンプラにも失礼だからね。
Seriously, she's like, I know him. I'm actually imitating him. I've met him. Stop it.
ごめんよく考えたら笑えてきて。あとは
Yep, we're still missing one. Just gonna look at a random blank spot on the ground where she should be.
あの時少し休むって言ってたけどそれっきりだから。
そう心配すんなって。リリンちゃんのことは運営が対応してるんだろ。
I don't know if I like that, though.
何か進展があったらマイスターあたりから連絡が来るはずだ。
I mean, at the very least, I'll trust Meister's words, but no one else's.
けど心配する気持ちはわかるけど 落ち込んでたって仕方がないでしょ。
I wish he'll upgrade his Gundam, because the Superstorm is not that amazing. Like, he's got the one Cherubim arm, and he's got this 7-sword legs, but he just needs builder's parts on there. It's really plain otherwise.
今は新しい GB4 を楽しもうよ。
そうやね。僕らがしょげてたらリリンも悲しむやろうし。
リリンさんを信じましょう。ここまでやってこれたのもお互いを信じ合ってきたからこそです。
We'll see if that'll be during this DLC or the next.
うん、そうだね。じゃあまたみんなで遊ぼうよ。メッセンジャー送るね。
Alright. That better not be the only mission. That'd be really weird. No, look, message. A fresh start. Misa and the others are right. Didin wouldn't want us to miss out on all the new missions just because she's not feeling well enough yet. So I'm going to do as many missions as I can and get twice as strong the last time she saw me. Maybe even stronger than you. Good luck with that. She can awaken, you can't. That way she'll be super impressed when she comes back. Hope you can keep up. Dean, you have to catch up to me first. But I'm glad you're optimistic. We're just getting started. I can't wait for Dean to get back so we can start training for the real tournaments. We were so close to winning that beta tournament until Chaos ruined it. Oh yeah, I guess we never actually decided the winner on that one. She has to get better soon, right? We saved her, didn't we? Don't start questioning like that. That makes me worried. Alright, I'm gonna swap out. Because since we're talking about Meister and complaining about his build, I did delete a couple and like reorganize a bit, so it's a bit neater. I don't think I showed off my Goof Vanguard last time, or my Game Master Control. I basically I didn't end up enjoying the direction that the Goof Righteous went in. I wanted to go back more to the goofy roots than what I ended up with that. So I made it with Goof Custom, Ifrit, and Psycho Zaku. So I can have it Gatling gun, shield, heat sabers. I also threw funnels on there because they're neat. Also because I need to fill in a skill slot. I also gave it NTD because I like my buffs. But yeah, I mean, this feels more like the kind of build I would want to make for a Goof. So that's great. Similarly, Game Master Control, I didn't like really the direction the Game Master Command went in. And I may have mentioned this, but I didn't actually get around to playing it. But, yeah, I remember that Jim Sniper Canine from Build Fighters exists, and, went using that idea. So I gave it the sniper. It's got a whole bunch of missiles. The head is still the Blue Destiny, so I can use the exam system. And I gave little buddy for some recon and sabotage. So this, again, much closer to the kind of idea I wanted to run with, and I like it a lot better. That said, all those are old. I don't think I showed up my Mega Moir, but I made a mini Moir, but big, armed with more mini Moirs. It's not practical because all of those take 8 EX along with the one for the backpack skill. But it's fun when I do get to send them all out because little guys go nuts. But I changed up my GN Starstorm. I just wasn't having it with the backpack. I like the way this worked out better. It's less busy because the Helios backpack it's a lot. It interferes with like everything else. So I've mixed in, again, champion stuff. You have the Shinmusha arm from Mr. Gunpla's original Gunpla. You have the Astray Blue Frame Second Revise from Will's Gunpla. I give it the Helios legs and the Helios body. The Cherubim Gundam head from his current Superstorm. I constructed sort of the Command Quanta backpack using the missile pod, and like I got it to work better this time. I have the shield bits again from his Superstorm. I have the Pale Rider Cannon, again, Superstorm. I gave it a GN drive to be more akin to the Command Quanta. I put the beam boomerangs like Mister's Gunpla. So this is overall a slightly better design compared to what I was going for before. But when I made this, I'm like, well, might as well go all the way, and I'll look at those in a second. Recreate the Command Quanta. And this I feel like turned out really well. So I ended up using the Gun Archer arms because I feel like they actually have a better silhouette to work with, and I can put the additional armor to resemble the shoulders better. Using the... what is this called again? The Lightning Gundam Shield. I initially used it on the GN Starstorm, but it was way too bulky. It works better here as the Command Quanta Shield. It does have a beam gun on it, so it still functions the same. I have the Ray Dome on the side, on the missiles on the other shoulder. Looks pretty good. To replicate the sort of Command Gundam head, mixed with the Quanta head, I put the Mega Particle Gun up there, and it actually looks really good. I gave it the big thrusters for the knees because the Command Quanta is a little chunky. This one is a bit thinner than the actual Command Quanta, hence why I added the recon to the end. But otherwise, I feel like this is a really close rebuild of the Command Quanta. Until we get it in this game. We're gonna get it, right? It and the Barbaric and Barbataurus are the only ones from the what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. That interquel anime that I don't remember what it was called, and I don't know why. But those are the only three that haven't been ported over. So I made it. And I think it looks good, so we're gonna run it. I do have a couple other builds that I guess I'll just address here. Lightspeed Gundam was a concept I had of, hey, what if I combine Shining with F91? And then I realized Sana kind of already did that. She mixed Shining, F91, and Unicorn to make the Gundam Valkyrie. And she already had the ideas that I would have had. The Vespers are super cool. And I sort of mixed them in here to change the silhouette and also be like, hey, what if they were funnels? So I just put the holsters in there so they can fire off the GN holster rifles, or GN rifle bits. Although I would much prefer the Valkyrie's Vesper funnels, because that's totally how I'd use that. I like the beam shield on the F91, so I put an F91 arm on that side while keeping the other side the Shining Gundam, so I have access to Shining Finger. The legs are also F91 because of the beam saber. It's a very cool spinny beam saber. And I added the thrusters to, again, resemble Shining Gundam. They actually came together pretty well. I put the knee thrusters on top, again, to change the shape and try to match them. But it came together pretty well. I like the way it ended up looking. So, it's meant to go super fast. My one complaint is the same complaint I've always had, and that's with the skills. I want to have the Shining Gundam chest, but use MEPE as the awakening. Or not awakening, the hypertrance. The problem is MEPE will replace my chest. And while I'm glowing yellow, the chest will be a blue wireframe. This needs to not be the way. This needs to be changed. I'm glad that they fixed builder's parts, not jumping around everywhere. You need to change mastery, because it's still not good. That would be the one thing preventing this from being a build that I'm proud of. The MEP sort of just ruins it. Because I want my after images, I want the yellow glow, but I can't because the chest will be replaced. Anyway, Jin Gauntlet's more of a experimental one. I haven't even come up with a proper name for it yet, because I do want to give it a Gundam-esque name. And the idea here is using all these parts, I give it big floating arms. It looks a bit better in motion, and it also looks kind of worse in motion. But basically, we're big and armored, and have big arms. So I gave it the claw moveset, so it looks like it's swiping with the big additional arms. It looks pretty good. Like, just this kind of looks fine, because you can see it almost looks like the arms are jointed. but in motion they sort of just float. But when you're moving fast, it doesn't look as bad. So, again, this is more of a conceptual build that ends up looking pretty good. Probably run it later. But for now, Command Quanta Recon. I'm really happy with how this turned out, because it's a pretty, I feel like, accurate rebuild. Aside from being, again, very thin, but that's because we don't actually have Command Quanta parts to make it super armored, and I only have so many builders parts. Maybe, well, no. I was gonna say I could probably replace the arms and legs with, like, MG parts, but that just make them large and not really thick. It just make them disproportionate. So, bit tough to work with. Anyway, on a calm day, the members are enjoying the newly implemented missions. It seems they've all improved their skills. Oh! This one does have new builder's parts. Why does this one have to be cheap and not have any? This one does have builder's parts. Also, double a Quanta Full Saber. I don't know what I'm going to do with Full Saber parts, but I know I want them. Though I don't know how different the Full Saber is compared to the regular double a Quanta. Like, is it just the backpack, or does it have subtle changes that I don't know about? And I suppose it's gonna have different, like, handheld weapons as well. But, like, gunpla-wise, I don't know how different the parts are gonna be. Regardless, give. Actually, I need to check. Are these leveled? Because if they're only, like, level 35, I'm not actually gonna be strong enough. I just thought about that. 35. Remember, backpack's 40. 35. Can I pump these up a little bit? Yeah, I don't have enough. I spent all my parts enhance, like, 6s. I have to go and grind out more. I can get my gun to 40, but I'm not going to be able to get my sword to 40. And that's sort of the important one. My other weapon, my knife I have there, because the 00 Quanta Command is supposed to have or 00 Command Quanta is supposed to have knives in the shield, so that fits. At least I have these slotted, so that'll keep me alive. My damage is going to be on a little low side, though, but I think I should be fine. Yeah, I leveled most of them to 35, so I'm like, that'll probably be enough, right? That's about where the end game is. Then they're like, here, 40. Oh, well. I'll manage. Yeah, couldn't go for the 00 Quanta Full Saber with the 00 Command Quanta. I feel like that's thematic. And again, if Meister shows up, then I'm ending up with a replica of his old unit. Oh, do I get to join these two? Are we going to comment on this? Because I feel like we need to.
Nani?
You're just staring her down. Why? I mean, I kind of get why, but it's not her fault.
だから何なの？いやー、リンって GB4 を始めてから変わったなーって思って。
Oh, why are you doing that in game?
すっごく明るくなったよ。学校に行くときなんて前は結構暗かったもん。
I mean, I feel like most people are.
バレちゃってたか。最近友達も増えてきてね。行くのが楽しくなってきたんだ。
You have friends outside of this game?
それは何より。明るくなれば友達だって増えるよね。GB4 で友達を作れるんだから学校で作れない道理はないよ。おお、でも彼はただの友達じゃないかな？
Are you setting this up? Are you setting up the spike?
どういう意味？家で GB4 の話をするとき彼の話ばっかりでしょ？ 気になってるんじゃないのかなとか思ったりして。そんなことないし、みんなの話をしてるって。
I mean, if we're gonna continue this, how about you, Misa? Was there anyone you teamed up with that was, special?
なぜなのかな、正直に言ってみなよ。
And now I show up to ruin it. Or improve it, we'll see.
だからそんなんじゃなくて。
何の話をしてるんだ？
Oh god, the third wild card. Mashima showing up to ruin things. This is not what I had on my bingo card.
どないしたんや、そないに驚いて。
Everyone else shows up.
なんか変な話でもしてたん？
変じゃない。いや、なんていうか、あ、そうそう、 GB4 を始めて何か変わったかって話。
I mean, that's not quite what she said in Japanese, but contextually, fine. It fits.
だよね、お姉ちゃん。まあそうだね、家でのこととか学校生活とか。というわけで、タオは何か話題ないの？
Yeah, can we address the fact that you were bullied and then you beat your bully and we don't know what happened after that? Please, I need this closure.
身の回りのこととか変化とか成長とか。
なんか強引な話の振り方やけど、でも僕も学校生活が変わったな。
Tell me.
セリト君に絡まれても前みたいにやられっぱなしやなくなったわ。
Good, strike back. Or maybe don't. Just don't get in trouble.
そもそもあんまりちょっかい出されんくなったしな。
Tao, that's not Zero though. He's still picking on you. It needs to stop entirely.
セリと、あの嫌味なやつか。そんなのもいたっけ？
Dean, that was the entire crux of like Tao's chapter 1, like existence. He was like that was the first thing we did in that tournament.
自分に自信を持っていればつまんねえやつは寄ってこなくなるもんだ。
This is true.
それだけ立派になったってことだな、タオ。
そうかな。
We're proud of you, buddy.
そうかも。それもやっぱり GB4 をやってたおかげやね。
それは素晴らしいことですね。私も GB4 のおかげでプライベートの問題を前向きに解決することができました。
I helped with all of that.
あの時は皆様にご心配とご迷惑をおかけしてしまいましたが。
I don't know, it was a pretty real worry, so I'm glad we got that sorted out.
それって GB4 をやめるとか言ってた時のこと？
そういうこともあったな。あの時はほんまにやめてしまうかと思ったで。
でも今はすっかり状況が一変しました。
Good to hear.
問題が解決したおかげで今ではとても楽しく大学生活を過ごせています。
You're a college student. I feel like this is gonna blindside everybody right now.
大学？じゃあ女子大生ってわけか。
I mean, I feel like that is believable. I feel like Mashima could also be late high school, early college. Like, Tao would be late middle school, early high school, and same with Dean.
これが若さか。3人はともかくお嬢も学生だったとはな。
I feel like it's a slightly different classification, all things considered.
もしも学生やないんやな。まあ元プロって言うてたし。
I think it would be hilarious if he's like, yeah, I'm just a Ronin. I didn't make it into college.
でもプロを辞めたってことはもしかして聞かん方がええ話題やった？
確かに西脇を辞めた直後はフラフラしていたが、今となっちゃいろんなプロチームからオファーがよりどりみどりって感じだぜ。
Right, but so how old are you? Because again, your art changes like tone dramatically where you look super young in one of your sprites.
西脇に勝ったりカオスたちと戦ったりして注目を集めたおかげだな。
Where are my invites?
へえ、すごいじゃん。
I guess I'm not technically a pro, but still, where are my invites?
実際実力はあるんだし、あの活躍を見たらプロチームとしても放っておかないかもね。まあ正確までリサーチしてるかどうかは知らないけど。
Ha.
この性格だからこそのオファーじゃねえか。知れば知るほど魅力があふれるナイスガイだぜ。
No.
リサーチされてなさそう。このくらいのメンタルの方がプロ向きなのかもしれないけどね。それでどのプロチームに入るか決めたの？
He declined them all because he's sticking with us.
そこが考えどころなんだよな。オファーが来るのはありがたいんだが、俺にはお嬢を残してこのチームを去ることなんてできねえ。
So you're never leaving this team.
だから少なくとも当面はこのクランにいるつもりだぜ。
そうまで言っていただけるのはありがたいことですね。では真島さん、ミッションご一緒していただけませんか？
お嬢が俺をご指名？
Yeah, see this sprite. Like, I feel like it de-ages him by like 6 years. It's so weird, and I don't know anything about art to describe why, but it feels like it.
やったやったぞ。
It may be the shift
ついに俺の思いを認めてくれたんだな。
the shift in eye size and shadowing probably does a lot. It's probably what it is.
いえ、思い残すことなくやめられるように思い出作りの機会があった方が良いかと思いまして。
Why does that sound like he's dying? Are you gonna shoot him in the back of the head after this? What are you talking about?
まあそんなところだとは思ったぜ。だがどんな理由であれお嬢からのお誘いに変わりはねえ。こんなに嬉しいことはない。
I guess I get to third wheel on this one.
あとはすみませんがご一緒していただけますか？
Yep.
お前か。リンちゃんかミサなら両手に花だったんだが。
No.
ああ、いやお嬢の気が変わっちゃ大変だ。とっとと行くぞ。
See ya. I don't know where we're going.
人は変わっていくものやけど、
Cause like there's no mission exit in this lobby. I don't know how we actually get to missions.
変わらないものもあるよね。
Well, I mean, you guys can go run a mission too. It's not like you have to wait there for us, right? The one thing I can't do is mount the sword on the back like the Command Quanta can normally do. So, it's a little unfortunate. Still, this build, it does look really good. I like how it turned out. The coloring as well. The coloring ended up, like, surprisingly apt. I think I used, like, Zaku colors as some of the base green and then replaced some parts.
作戦開始です。
Or maybe it was the grays. Either one of those is a really good green that fits. Oh, hey! It's my past. Ow, both of you. Ow, stop it.
撃を受けないように注意しないと。奥の手です。
Man, I wish Shining shot this fast. Like, it is slow. Also, I have random missiles because I just needed more skills. Go to the boomerang. Grab some kicks. Grab them because I'm cool. Yeah, so normally those rockets, they're they're angled to be on the right side, but I've turned them to be on the left side because that's how the command quanta is. Before, when I tried firing them, they'd like shift over to the middle of my face because they'd try to return to like their original position. None of those missiles hit. Those are terrible. But now they'll just fire from that shoulder, and it works properly. It's great. I'm so glad they fixed that. It was desperately needed. They're slowly fixing builders' parts. I'm still mad that they broke them in the first place, but the fact that they're fixing them is welcome. Yeah, I threw a beam on there as well because I don't know what else to put in the command quanta. It actually doesn't have that much equipment. Wait, I should be using my offhand dagger. That does more damage, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm dealing like 5,000 with that. Oh, actually, I guess it's average the power, so it's fine. Fine-ish. You're fine. You have like full health. What are you talking about? Those missiles all hit. Yeah, launch those from up there, because they're just going to hit the ground otherwise. There we go. I didn't get there in time. They're definitely weirdly, like, mid-range. If you are too close, those will not be able to curve to hit the targets. If I do this, it doesn't lock me out of my stuff. Basically, it's the, Kimaris Vidar's backpack shields. And they just cause passive defense, but they also don't show up, so it's invisible buffs. So I like having them when they don't mess with the backpack. Man, I don't think I have a reaction speed on this head, so I'm only using the like base level 35 reaction speed, and it feels slow for sure. I did sort of just slap most of these together because, like, can I build them, and can they be slightly useful when properly leveled? The problem now is they're not properly leveled, so I've run into a problem. The damage reduction from the GN field is actually pretty high. That was like a 30% reduction. That works at point-blank range. There we go. Naudele's dual-wielding its cannons. You have your own beam rifle, though. Exia, I'm you in an alternate future. Who dares approach? You're cool.
Check
out everybody else first. Have my duel with the cool guy. You, me, let's go. You're all the way over there doing that move. You have that move on both wings, though. Ooh, you have the blades as guns. That's actually a really cool gun. Are you dual wielding them as well as blades? Wow, those went nowhere. I might replace my knife with one of those. Feels like it fits. I wasn't close enough. Oh, are you broken? Oh, are you dead? What part do you give me? Launcher mode, backpack! That's the important one. Probably waited too long. I lost my break bonus, so I didn't get bonus drops. I probably should also be using break boosters, but I also have to spend more of my parts. Oh, we got the aquatic suits. Okay, get around and shoot the Jagu. Not close enough. I mean, I probably hit everything else, just not the one guy in front of me. How did I miss the Jagu? Where are those going? Alright, some of those missiles curved crazy. Yeah, my damage isn't as high as it could be, but I'm still functionally immortal with the amount of health and the amount of regen I have. How did I lock onto you? Mashima, you couldn't take care of that? There we go. That's good break damage. Next. Ah, now we got the Fetties. Gyms everywhere. Those will hit somebody. Oh, Alice is up there. What? Why'd you show up? What's your reason for showing up here compared to all the gyms? Come on. Goof. They still didn't give him his arm gatling, or not arm gatling, his wrist machine gun. Don't know why that's missing. Like, he seriously needs to regain that. It's not fair. I was gonna say, where'd your shield go? Did I break it off? Oh, your arms are gone. I did not jump high enough. I healed for no reason. There we go. That's what I was trying to go for. Jinx? Okay. Wait. We're getting some weird, like cross-generation stuff. Why was there a Jinx amongst everything else? That was weird. Unless there's a theme going on that I'm just not reading. Who's gonna show up here? We already got the full saber. GPO2A? I don't understand the theming. Why was there a singular random Jinx? Did I see that wrong? Where did those curve off to? Not a single one went towards the enemy in front of me. I'm not gonna let you nuke. There we go. Break. Is that you, Alex? It is. I guess we're just getting the OVAs here? I'm still confused about the one Jinx. It was the only thing that didn't match. Because I guess it was supposed to be like OVAs, because there was the ground type, that was the Easy 8, we got the Goof Custom. I don't know why that was a Jinx. I didn't miss-see that, right? I gotta check the recording, because I'm just so confused about that. There we go, those missiles found their mark. Chobum armor, but I'm using beams. Still using beams. Still using beams. Missiles. Oh, those were way more effective than beams. Okay, then. This gym has no arms. All right, last up. Is it a big boss? No, it's a full cloth.
敵の連携攻撃に注意しましょう。
That's F91. I mean, that's fine too, but full cloth is the main guy here. Well, he's down. Also, Magella. It's a Magella attack. They're in the base game, I think. I just never really called them out. So we got the three of the late UC. We got the crossbow and the F9, or actually the F91, the crossbow, and then victory. That's the order. All right, done. Go away, tanks. Actually, I don't think you're period appropriate because you're like early UC. Wait a minute. Is that a saber and not like a greatsword? That is a saber. I kind of want to use that now. Because that means it can ground break. I've definitely fallen out of love with the greatswords because of their inability to ground break and taking up both slots. Oh, right, let me just... There goes your shield. The beam part popped off, but the shield is still there. The emitter. Hello? He was stunned. Why could I not grab him? No, get up. Why are you resisting so much damage? I know my damage is low, but you're like resisting by a lot. Why did that not hit? Did you try to grapple me? Glad to see Mashima using his funnels. He just brand marked me. I stabbed you. Shanked him with my knife. Oh, why do I have to pose with the sword out? I feel like it should be the rifle. Ah, well, it's fine. Skullhead. Wonder if that's decorative or that actually has a function. Oh, you gave me the full saber. That's definitely a great sword, yeah. Doesn't come with... What? That's a... It's a saber? And not a great sword? Look at how stupid huge this is. That's confusing. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but that's most definitely not a saber. That's definitely a great sword. Look at it. That thing is more sword than handle. And you want me to swing that around with one hand? Weird. That's the Avalanche Exia, Axe Mode, Jin Beam Saber, Exia Blade. I didn't get the small blades. Because it has 3 of them on there that are, like, sword guns. Ooh, Muramasa Blaster Mode. Cool. It does look good. F91's Beam Launcher. Atomic Bazooka. That's a long rifle. Yeah, launcher mode. That is definitely going to be a long rifle. I agree. Full cloth body. Yeah, it has the full cloth on it. Okay, so that's how it's going to be constructed. The cape is in pieces and assorted to the body. Functionally, it's the same as the regular crossbone body, though, because it has the beam sabers and beam guns as skills, and aesthetically, that's all it's different. Nothing there. Full cloth arm there. Got the brand marker. The skull head is a skill. What does it do? Also, why is Eyefield a fist? Eyefield should usually be a shield and not a fist. What is the skull head? And it has beam shield, of course. No legs. No special legs. Victory. Quanta Full Saber. Look at that, it comes with 4 EX skills. Trans Am, GN Sword 4, Full Saber attack. So we lose the ability to use the GN Buster Sword, which would normally be on the regular Quanta backpack, because it uses the... Actually, that may be way better. Because if you use the GN Buster Sword with the sword bits, it cancels your active sword bits. However, this one can do the big sword combo without canceling the sword bits. Also, Full Saber attack is a great sword move. Similarly, GN Sword 4 Full Saber launcher mode, as opposed to the GN Buster Rifle, would again cancel your sword bits. So basically, this is just the Quanta backpack, but without skills that interrupt each other. I'll allow it. I kind of wish you could have both, but it would also be super redundant because of the way skills work. Like, because skills are metered, right? How EX skills are, there's no need to put overlapping skills. Back in GB3, you could run 4 beam skills, and that was totally fine because they all had their own cooldowns. Because we share resources between each of the EX skills with the EX meter, there's no need to have different skills because you can just keep firing the same one over and over as opposed to cycling between 4 different ones. So you don't really need the Buster Sword or the Buster Rifle if you have the Full Saber attack and the launcher mode attack. Still feels a little weird though to not have all the options on there. Nope, 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 nope. Really, the ones that have 3 have negatives, and everything else just has 1. Useless to me. Don't have the space to deal with this nonsense.